Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this is a general message, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you feel that you need to flip the roles, if you need to switch the genders, feel free to go ahead and do so. Also, if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my channel's description box, and it will give you all the details. Alright, so let's see what we have going on for the collective. What does the collective need to know? We have time machine. So some of you want to go back in time. Possibly a time with the number 3 here where you were communicating more, communicating better for some of you. Or for some of you, this is talking about when you were really growing, when things were really going well for you. Things were prosperous, is what I'm hearing. Because someone here may be feeling like they're on an island of their own, where they may be feeling isolated or just in this stagnant energy. Alright, so what do we need to know for the collective, or what does the collective need to know? We have repairing the veil, forgiveness. This is number 45, which goes to a 9. 9 talks about transformation, it talks about changes, it talks about, you know, at the end of a cycle. Okay, you're getting to the end of a cycle. We also have a new beginning with the number 1 here. Clarity and organization. And we also have experiencing life as it comes. So, why am I getting the energy? The collective wants to go back to a time in their life. Because the number 14 is the Temperance card, which is all about balance, harmony, peace. Where it was very peaceful. And not only that, it was like you could be in the moment. Now, for some of you, you may be having some issues with your home that need to be addressed in a timely fashion, is what I'm hearing. There may be some sort of repairs, right? Maybe a leaky roof, some windows, something to that extent that really need to get taken care of. But I do feel here that some of you are focusing on, or need to focus on, forgiving yourself for the direction your life has been going in. Because 1 talks about actions, it talks about direction, new beginnings, good luck. Some of you may be even considering moving, or a time where you could move from place to place. You were a little bit more mobile, where now you may be in a fixed location where you can't necessarily just up and leave whenever you want. Alright, so let's find out what all of this is about for the collective, because I'm getting a lot of messages here. Okay, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know in this situation? But I'm getting a lot of nostalgia. A lot of fond memories from the past when things were simpler, when things were easier for you for some reason. We have the Queen of Wands. This is all about being confident, passionate, independent, determined, a social butterfly. So you may be even thinking about, you know, how you look now versus how you looked back then, right? So there may be a confidence issue. We'll see. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse as the obstacle. This is all about moving forward, taking action. So there's a lack of action here is what I'm getting. Okay, so some of you may be bored where you're at. Okay, got it. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like you're very fortunate when it comes to your work environment. But again, I'm getting the energy of there was a simpler time that you'd rather be in than your current state. We have the Knight of Cups. I'm hearing young love for somebody. Okay, we have the Hermit. We have the Magician. And we also have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so someone here is angry. You're angry. Now, I'm getting a very specific message for someone where they're angry that a house was sold in the past and they wish they were still at that home. Now, this could be a childhood home. This could be a home that you may have had when you first moved out of your house, right? Something to that extent. Yeah, a lot of you are really trying to reflect on yourself. You're trying to figure something out. But I do see with the Magician energy, which is your energy here, that you have the determination and willpower to move forward. But right now, that hasn't happened yet. You haven't taken the actions or the steps that you need to get your life to the way you want it to. Maybe for some of you here, you thought you were going to be at a specific point in time now. Like you thought you'd be further along now than you are. And you're like, well, back then it was so easy to do this or so easy to do that. And now everything just seems to be more challenging. That's really the energy I'm getting, is everything seems to be more burdensome in some way, where in the past it just wasn't. It was like easier in some way. Whether that be mentally, physically, financially, right? Emotionally, for some of you here. Alright, so let's get some clarity. Okay, why is the Four of Cups reversed here? What do we need to know about this? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And we also have the Chariot. So this could be that at work you used to be more hands-on, and now you're in a position of leadership. So it's more about delegating than actually doing. And some of you may be bored with this. Even though, yes, this is a huge career opportunity to manage other people and develop other people and have other people grow. But you may not be feeling that same growth that they're experiencing, and you may be thinking about that. Interesting. Okay. So tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Strength. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. For some of you, you may be being passive aggressive when it comes to your job. Because again, I'm getting the energy here that you're bored. In the past, you used to like be very entertained at work. Like the simplest things made you happy. And now you're bored. Whatever you're doing for work, it's not challenging at all, is what I'm getting. You're not being challenged. Okay. So tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. What do we need to know about this? We have the Page of Swords. And the Fool card. And we have the Page of Wands. So I'm getting here that you do more talking than you actually do getting something done. Again, that's more of the delegating energy. Like, okay, I need, employee A to do this, employee B to be doing this, and C and D and whatever. You need to be doing these things, and then you just keep checking up on them, right? To make sure things are done. You're following up. And that's really what you're doing. But look at the face on this cat here. He looks agitated. Now, a lot of you may be frustrated with some of the people that you are managing, okay? Maybe they're not doing things correctly, or they may not be listening for some of you, or it's just you just can't deal. You're like, yeah, I'm done with this. This cat looks like, oh yeah, I'm done with this. Stop throwing those balls at me. I'm done. Okay, so tell me about this Knight of Cups. What do we need to know about this? We have the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. So you're trying to figure out what would make you happy in this situation. Because right now, you're not clear, because we have clarity and organization here. You're not clear what exactly is going to make you happy or not. Okay. So what is the collective internalizing in this situation or needing to go soul searching for? We have the Hierophant and we have the Six of Swords. So a lot of you made a commitment to yourself to rise to the top is what I'm hearing. And you're there. And now that you're there, the Magician card, now that you're at the top, you're not happy. And it doesn't make sense to you because I made my goals. I did what I wanted to do. I accomplished what I wanted to do. So why am I not happy? Why are you not happy? Because Cups is all about emotions, happiness. Why are you not happy, collective? Alright, so tell me about the Magician card here. What do we need to know about this? We have the Empress. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are the boss at work. Emperor, Empress. And with the Six of Wands, again, you're successful. But it's almost like in the past, things were so relaxing and you were able to just do what you needed to do, okay? And you focused on your career and getting ahead. And you always had so much going on with the Six of Wands here. And now that you're at the top, you're just sitting there by yourself. So I'm getting almost the energy of it's lonely at the top, right? You're the top dog at work, and you're viewed that way with the Six of Wands, but for some reason you're still not emotionally fulfilled, which is what the Ten of Cups is all about. You're thinking about the past when things were easier and you had more fun. Alright, so tell me about the Knight of Swords. What do we need to know about this? We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Ace of Wands. So a lot of you feel like the direction you went, even though, yes, this is exactly what you manifested or exactly what you wanted, but then when you got it, you're finding out that it's not what you want. And now you don't know what to do with the Five of Wands here. Because again, you're now in this situation with the Devil card here, and you're kind of, I mean, you're not stuck because no one's ever stuck. You can keep yourself stuck. But you're kind of in the position now where you accomplish your goals, you're at the top, which is what you wanted, and now you're not happy. And a lot of you are just putting your head in the sand. The Knight of Cups here. Because you feel like you missed out. You missed out on something. Now, for some of you, this could be that you gave up a lot in your life for your career. Maybe you didn't settle down in a home that you wanted to have because you were focused on your career and you needed to be mobile, right? Or maybe some of you never really, you have to travel a lot for work, so you can never really settle down or be in one place at a time. So some of you may have given up on love, you know, for some of you here, because you were so focused on your career. But with the Ace of Cups, I feel like this is all about self-love that you need to focus on. But with the Five of Swords, how are you going to do that? Confirmation. How are you going to do that? What is that going to look like? That's what I feel like the collective is doing. Is they're really thinking about, okay, well, now that I hit all my goals and I'm where I said I wanted to be, you know, 15, 20, 30 years ago, and I thought this was going to make me happy, and I'm not happy, so what am I going to do about it? And that's what this change and transformation is about. You either need to transform and change the way you're thinking about the situation. That's for somebody here. Or you need to change and transform what your new goals or what actions you're going to take in the future, so that way you can find something in your life that emotionally fulfills you to the point, even if that's, giving back to yourself, right? Rewarding yourself in some way in order to find that happiness that you're longing for. All right, so let's see what the advice is from Spirit on this situation. What does the collective need to know? We have gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presented to you. We also have present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So that's what you need to be doing right now, is focusing on your present, being grateful for what you have, focusing on your present, and then looking towards the future. Yep. And then we have discernment. You are developing the skills that distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So this is all about choices, because you need to discern what's good for you and what's not. Because I'm getting the energy here for the collective that you made choices in life that got you to a certain point, and now you're realizing that even though that's what you thought you wanted, maybe it's not what you actually want. So you need to be very patient with yourself with the patience card here, okay? You need to be patient with yourself, and you may need to get a little bit creative, okay? Maybe there's some things that you can do at your job to mix things up so it isn't as boring or dull or stale in some way, okay? But either way, you need to be doing something that gives you some sort of value of being in a purpose, having a purpose. And that's what I'm seeing for this situation. All right, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.